Hi everyone, if you're new here, my name is Samantha and I go by Thrifty on a Dime on all my social media platforms. I talk all things reselling, whether it be online or in person. So if that sounds like something you're interested in, be sure that you do hit that subscribe as well as bell icon to be alerted whenever I put out new content. So today is going to be a longer haul video simply because I had 91 pounds between two Goodwill bins. And if you're not familiar with what the Goodwill bins is, it's basically where you just kind of dig through these huge carts of inventory and pile it up in a cart, and then they weigh the cart at the end and you pay by the pound. So I was actually pretty lucky this time. I got two big old bags full of shoes. And normally at these bins, I don't really find good enough shoes to actually take home. Normally they are pretty beat up, or you only find one good shoe and then you can't find the other one. Either somebody had pulled it looking for it themselves, or, you know, it's in a bin that's all the way across the room and then you just never find it. So I'm going to be telling you what I'll be taking to Platos and Style Encore, because I did pick up stuff like Target brand, Maurice's, and stuff like that to bring directly to Platos and Style Encore. And then I also pulled stuff that I'm going to be listing myself, and I think there might be a handful of items that is going to be for my daughter. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and get started. Sharing what I got, but let me say I got 53 pounds at one of them and then 38 pounds at the other one, and both of these Goodwill bins was in Indianapolis, and there's actually 3 there. We only were able to hit up 2 of them that day, so pretty excited to show you what I found. All right, so the first item here is a Miss Me, just kind of lace but zip cardigan. Now, only thing that I see I missed is a little bit of a pull, but that's going to be an easy fix. This is going to be something that I'm not going to be selling, but I will sell directly to Platos and Style. Probably expect $3 to $5. Depending, they might put Miss Me in, and it might kind of bump the price up just a little bit. This is an American Eagle romper. I think it's a romper. It might be a dress. It is a dress. So this is an American Eagle dress. The only thing with American Eagle is they actually do put the date codes in the tag. So if you're not familiar with that, you're going to want to remove that, because this one says 9 of 15, and they will not take it because it's there. So just kind of rip that little date code out, and then bam, now they're not going to know what year it's from, because they take only the last 2 years styles, because, you know, lots of people are not looking for older styles. They're looking for on-trend items. But yeah, I mean, American Eagle still sells regardless, especially if it's something that you really can't tell when it was made. All right, this is French Laundry, and this is a plus size top. Again, that's going to be something taken directly to Platos. Okay, this is a little kids Bernie. This is actually a really good brand. They make really good like Carhartt style jackets and bibs and overalls and stuff. I'm going to be selling this one myself. I don't know what I can expect out of that. I have gotten adult clothing before, just never little kids. Probably listed at 20 to 25, especially because it's starting to warm up. I am not familiar with this brand, but it was a really nice button down. And then somebody took the time to dry clean it, so I have to run comps still on it. If you guys are familiar with the brand, just let me know. I more than likely will list this one myself, just because I don't really have a whole lot of men's listed, and sometimes men's does really well. All right, this item is a new with tag Nicole Studio. Unfortunately, the bottoms were not with it, but that's okay, because this tankini can be perfect with black bottoms, and the fact that it's new with tags for $49, I'll list it at $20 and probably expect about 12 to 15 bucks out of it. That is something I'm going to be listing. And then this is a little kid Russell. So I ended up getting quite a bit of little kids to take to Once Upon a Child, just because I already had one IKEA bag full of my kids' stuff that was too small for them or out of season that I want to take to Once Upon a Child. So that's why I was like, well, let me grab some kids' stuff, because kids' stuff doesn't weigh like anything at the bin. So I probably got that Russell top for maybe 40 to 50 cents. And then they'll probably give me like $1.50 to $2 for it. All right, anything that was new with tags and it looked kind of cute, I picked up. So this is a universal thread new with tags. This is something, again, that I will just take directly to Platos in Style. And their shirts, I usually can expect $2.50 to $3 for. And that probably weighed less, definitely weighed less than a pound. So I paid less than $1 for it. All right, this is a Hannah top. This is a little bit heavier, but honestly, I'll probably get $3 to $3.50 out of this one, being that it's plus size and it's in really good condition. It's a cute style. Found some silver Suki jeans, but it's a little bit of smaller size. It's 26 by 31, but they were in good shape. So this is something that I'm going to be listing myself. Just be sure that you check the bottoms, you check the crotch, because the crotch sometimes has like pulls or a lot of wear to it, as well as make sure that the zipper works. I've gotten home and the zipper was like not working, or it was missing the original button. And as long as it has that, I mean, silvers do pretty decent. I really like the bigger silvers. The bigger the size of silvers, they do a lot better, but silvers is still a good brand. All right, this is a new with tag Zara kind of crop top. It's really cute. I don't know if I'll sell it to them or just list it myself. I haven't really decided on this one. I know if I do sell it, I won't be able to sell it at Style. It will have to be sold at Plato's Closet because it is a crop top. And if I sell it to Plato's, I probably won't make that much on it because Plato's gives me way less than Style does. But again, it probably weighs less than a half a pound. So, I mean, it's probably 50 cents or less. All right, these were a cute kind of gaucho style pant, spoiled, but they were extra, extra large. And I find that these kind of are on trend right now. So, I don't know. I'm going to try to sell it to Style first just because the brand is not very good, which spoiled, I think, is sold at like Elder Beerman or something like that. Correct me if I'm wrong. All right, these are Wrangler George Strait collection. I love selling like vintage and retro vintage jeans. My fiance actually found these, which was pretty awesome. I don't know if these were made like this or if they cropped them after. It kind of looks like the original stitching, so maybe it was just super short. Super short person who bought these originally. But that's a really good style. I'm going to be selling those in my own closet. Probably expect $20 to $30, depending. And I love finding like tie-dye shirts that have different sayings on them. It would have been awesome if this was vintage. Unfortunately, this one is not, but I'm the boss. How cute is that logo? I'll probably list it for $20 and expect to get $12 to $15 out of it. Here is a fantastic fawn. I feel like I ran comps on it and I can't remember if it was a decent brand or not. If you're familiar with it, let me know in the comments. But yeah, it was just a cute dress, and I haven't been picking up a whole lot of dresses at the thrift store. I don't know why, but I hate digging through the dress section. I'm always drawn to like the jeans and the sweaters and shoes, but I hate going through tops and dresses. I don't know why. So it was kind of awesome finding this at the bins. If the comps aren't great, I will be just selling it directly to Platos in Style. But if I can remember correctly, I think it resells for like 20 to 30. So that's going to make it worth my time. So I was excited to find this one. It just had some tape on it, which is completely fine because that comes right off as long as it wasn't washed on there. But a Victoria's Secret pink fleece. What size is it? It's a large. But yeah, it was really cute and just has some fuzzies on it. Other than that, it's in really good condition. This is something I will be listing myself. I mean, it's not going to be like, oh, I'm, scored lots of money, but I'll probably be able to list it for 20 to 25 and expect, I think, a solid 18 out of it. So I love finding vintage belts. I remember back in the day, I used to love wearing these gaudy belts. And I don't know, this one is super cool. I didn't see any markings on it, but that's okay. I mean, as long as it's like a chain and it looks like it's in good condition. And who doesn't love elephants? So, I mean, that's going to be an adorable piece to add to my closet. And it was lightweight. Probably expect 20 to 25 probably. I think this is Lumiere, I believe is the brand name. And they were just a little bit appealing, so I'm going to have to just do a little bit of shaving to it. But I believe Lumiere is a decent brand, not amazing, but good. So this is something I'm probably going to be listing myself. Unless I run comps and it's not that great, then I'm just going to take it directly to style, because that's definitely something that's more so for style. And this is a little kid's Batman sweatshirt. Again, Once Upon a Child. I pretty much do not list kids stuff, so unless it's something, a designer kids, so-called, I'm not going to be listing it. Oh, wait, this is a kids too. It's new with tags, Old Navy. I found quite a few things that were new with tags, which was exciting, because all I had to do is throw that in the cart as long as there's no stains or anything, and the zippers work. All right, this is athletic. Just a super simple short. But again, it's just going to be taken to style. This is Weatherproof Performance. So it just had some dog hair and stuff on it. Just needs a quick lint roll, but it's in really good condition. I'm going to be taking it to Platos since it's a men's. Style does not take men's clothing. And this item, I think it was 12 p.m. by noon. Oh no, Elodie. So this is something that I'm going to be taking to Style Encore, but it's just a lightweight blouse. So anything that's actually original Disney sells really well. It's not going to be high profits, but it's going to sell pretty quickly for you. I wish it said, there was like a little tag on it from a garage sale that said it was a 3-piece, so I wish I would have found all 3 pieces for it, but being a onesie, that's okay. And I know I said I don't list kids clothing, but this is something that I would list just because Disney does sell pretty well. And Once Upon a Child will probably give me like 50 cents for it. So I'm going to list it at $20 and probably expect about $10 to $12. I like to leave room for offers because who doesn't love a good deal? I personally feel like that. All right, this is just a New Day Target brand top, but it's cute, it's red, it's stretchy, and it was in good condition, so going to style. This is an Ambiance, and this is just like a lace semi-crop top. Maybe style will take it because it's a little bit longer of a crop top, but if not, definitely Plato's Closet. Coldwater Creek. And Coldwater Creek is something that Plato's would not take, but I will probably get a good amount at Style Encore for it. Cute Cookie Monsters from Sesame Street shirt. I'm trying to decide. More than likely, I'll just take this to Once Upon a Child and not even mess with it. But I'm probably only going to get 75 cents to $1, which is fine. I mean, I'm already going to Plato's and Style. I mean, Once Upon a Child is right next to Plato's, so it takes 2 seconds just to drop it off. All right, another Elodie piece. And this is something going directly to them. Again, Cabby. And it is square tag, but I think this square tag honestly is starting to be out of style. But this is something that I picked up in hopes that Style Encore would take it, just because once I type in Cabby, it's going to give me a little bit more than just being a regular shirt. So I've never heard of this brand. It wasn't, I think the comps were decent, but not amazing. But it was like a lightweight jacket. And jackets, I usually get about $8 at Style Encore. So again, this is something I'm going to be taking to them. And it probably weighed at least a pound, maybe just a smidge more than a pound. So I probably paid less than $2 for it. So $8 minus 2, you know, you make $6 on it just for picking it up really quick. Plus, once they're done with the bins, you know, they just throw everything in these huge trash piles. Like, why not save something from being thrown out if it's in really good condition and make a couple quick bucks on it? All right, so that was all of that. Now the shoes, I will say, some of them need just like brushed off and stuff, which I hate cleaning shoes. But being that they were boots and booties and stuff, I knew at Style I would get a pretty good amount for them. And they probably are thrown in different bags. But yeah, this is a little girl's boot. And it was Fashion Hong. So just like an off-brand size 2 little girl's boot. Again, they were in decent condition. And then I found the other one. So Once Upon a Child. Probably get maybe $2 to $3 for it. And this is an example of some shoes that's going to need just a little bit of work. I know they look really dirty, but honestly, with a suede brush, it's not going to be too hard to clean them up. I tried to stray away from anything that looked like it was going to take a lot more work than normal. All right, these are Report booties. I don't know if I'll list those myself or take them to style. If I take them to style, I'll probably get $5 to $8 for them. And these are Sonoma, just gray booties. They're in really good condition. They might need just a quick, you know, suede brush wipe down, but other than that, they didn't really need a whole lot of work. I will be taking these directly to style. Trying to find the other one to this. So the other one is somewhere. Now, I initially found this one and noticed that it had some stains on it, but what I'm going to do is just put some spray and wash on it and then go to the laundromat with a huge pile of stuff that needs washed, because I'm definitely not going to wash these in my washer, but put some stain stuff on this one because the other one was in really good condition. And these kind of shoes will sell directly to style pretty well if I decide not to list them myself. These are just Skechers. Now, if they were something else, maybe I would list them, like those Chacos or whatever, however you pronounce them. All right, another little kids, just a button down, Once Upon a Child item. And I love finding bras. If bras are in really good condition, they're a bigger size. I mean, they sell really well and they weigh like nothing, so kind of twisted, but yeah, this is a cute style. It's Kashik, and I think it was like a 40D, if I'm not mistaken. Let me see. 42C. So yeah, it's cute. It's got like the trendy kind of bralette style to it. I'll be listing that one at about 20, and I can expect 12 to 15 for it, especially because it's like new. All right, this is just a hue kind of flowy top. That's going to go to style. And then this was a motherhood top. Once Upon a Child takes maternity clothing, so I may just go ahead and take it there if I don't decide to list it myself. But maternity does pretty well online simply because there's not a whole lot of it out there. But if I listed it myself, I'll probably get about 15 to 20. All right, this was a cool vintage find. But yeah, it was like a kind of super ugly dress, but it's really cute. Reminds me of like maybe Easter time or something. Maybe someone could wear it for a wedding. It isn't missing the original belt, but more than likely I'll just cut those little tabs off because, you know, it's already cinched at the waist, so you don't really need a belt on it. But yeah, I don't know. It's been a while since I've listed vintage. The zipper pull says Robin. I don't know if you can see that. I was hoping it said Talon because that will help me date it, but I don't really know what age that would be, or if it maybe was just the brand. I'll probably price this at $50 and expect, you know, 30 to 40. But it was a cool vintage find. I mean, it was in really good shape and the zipper worked, so I picked it up. All right, this is a New York & Company vest. I try to stray away from vests. Although I wear vests sometimes myself, I find they don't really resell very well. But this one is in really, really good condition. So I'm going to try to take it to style first, and if it doesn't sell, then I guess I'll list it online. All right, another bag. So this is an Old Navy just dress, cinched at the waist. This is something I'm taking to style. I wish they didn't cut this one so much, but I still like it being even cut that much. Has a cute saying to it. What did it say? He loves me not. Makes no difference. I'm with what he's got. I'm what he's got. So yeah, it was a cool like vintage cut tee. And they already kind of did the work for me. So I mean, it's kind of cool if they wear an undershirt to it. I'm going to price it at 20 and expect 12 to 15. All right, this is just another Time and True jacket. It was in really good condition. It was a lightweight one. Again, my thought is style is probably going to pay me 5 to 8, so I'll pick it up. All right, here's another, I believe this is a vintage dress. Yes. So this is a Romans, made in USA, size B6. Not sure what size that is. But yeah, look at the tag and how cool that is. Yeah, so it was a cute dress. Not something I would wear, but sometimes the uglier the better. I mean, I don't know. I'll definitely include all kinds of measurements for it since, you know, there's not really a size code. In vintage, it's really hard to go off the size that's listed on there simply because the sizes back then do not equate to the sizes nowadays. So I'll probably price that one again at $50 and expect about $30 to $40 depending. This is Ivory. I've never heard of the brand, but it's a 4X. It's a dress. It's a really cute dress. I'm probably going to be listing this one myself. I can't really tell you comps just because I do not know the brand, but I would assume just being plus size and being a cute piece, I'll be listing it at 30 and expect about 18 to 20, 25 maybe. All right, this is Akote. Probably pronouncing it wrong, but I'm familiar with this brand, but it was just a cute blouse, and I'm going to be taking it directly to style. I had to make sure that there was no discoloration simply because it was a more light white kind of cream color. All right, this was a cool piece. This is a vintage Oshkosh, but it had like a little train on it. I thought that was adorable. Bibs and kids, and especially being vintage, do really well. So I'm going to price these about $20 to $25, and I probably expect to get close to that amount. And another cute little vintage dress. I will be listing this one also. Price at about $20 and expect about $15. And here's another one. So what's awesome about the bins is you find a lot of vintage. So you really have to know what is hot and what's going to sell vintage-wise. Just kind of do your research, type in vintage, and just really study what the styles are and stuff. But this is adorable. I'm probably going to price this one at $30 and expect about $20 out of it. So this was an original Harley Davidson piece. The only thing was it was like super wore. But sometimes that doesn't really matter because sometimes people want to go ahead and distress it more themselves. So I'm going to list that one on my own. I just don't really know what to tell you for comps. I'm probably going to price it about $20 to $30. And then, who knows, I'll accept any kind of offer, honestly, just because I paid like nothing for it. All right, this is an Under Armour kind of hat. It's going to go directly to Platos since it's a men's. All right, this was a fun piece to find. It's a vintage Halloween towel, and it was made in USA by B&D Kitchen Works. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and list it now. It doesn't mean it won't sell closer to Halloween, but sometimes it will sell just any time of the year. I mean, I love Halloween personally, so I mean, if I found something cool online, I'd go ahead and just buy it. I'm going to list this at $20, and I'm sure I'll get close to the $20 that I'm asking. All right, so this was actually a super fun find. We had found lots of Levi's clothing, but unfortunately, most of the Levi's that we were finding were newer stuff, and I was really hunting for older Levi's stuff, which is kind of hard to find. But yes, I saw this. I was like, I've never seen a tag from Levi's like that. And then when I looked on the inside, I'm like, that waistband looks a little different. And then I found the tag on the inside like this. And I was like, wow, that is so cool. So this actually is a vintage Levi's from the 1970s. And has the wider kind of, forget what you want to, wide leg, I don't know, flare, that's what I'm going for. Flare leg that people are looking for. But yeah, how cute are these? I was so excited to find those, and they're in really good condition. It has the original button to them and everything, which I didn't know was super important, but it is. And then the zipper pull says Talon. So I'll be listing those myself. I ran like quick comps on them, and they were all over the place between $80 and $200. So it really just depends on what style you have. I send all my items to a lady who does my listings for me, and she was working She has been on eBay for many years, so she's amazing at like her keywords and descriptions and looking up items. So she honestly helps me figure out better comp ranges. So as soon as she gets those listed, I'm going to look what she labeled it as and kind of look up what pricing I can expect from that. All right, Dickies is something that will sell pretty quickly. It's not going to be high profits, but men like Dickies. It's workwear. There's just a little bit of, I don't know, paint or something on it, which for Dickies, Carhartt, those two brands, it really doesn't matter the wear unless it's like completely ripped apart. But this one was a 3XL regular, which I don't know, 3X might be pushing it. Extra large to 2X is a really good size to find. Anything like small, medium is kind of hard to push. But yeah, this Dickies was in really good shape. So I can't wait to list it. I'll probably list it at 40 and expect 25 to 30. The best marketplaces for menswear like that, I would say, is definitely Facebook. Number one, Macari has been doing really well for menswear, like Wrangler and Levi's and stuff like that. And then Poshmark, you know, is last just because it's really, I think, more so for women. And that's just from personal experience. I mean, you can kind of just run with whatever you want. But what I found is definitely Facebook Marketplace first. All right, so this was an original NFL gear. And the tag, there was like no cracking at all to it, which is something that you want to look out for. And it was Andrew Luck. I'm not sure if he still plays for the Colts or not, but sometimes that doesn't really matter. And the fact that this was maybe a pound, I don't know. I could probably get like 20 to 30 bucks for it. It's in really good condition. There's no staining, and it's crazy because it's white. And that is something I'm going to be listing myself. Okay, another Mickey Mouse shirt. What does it say? Fantastic. How cute is that? But no, make sure it's just original Disney. And most of my Disney I price between 20 and 30. And then I'll accept any offer between 15 to 20 for sure. It's in really good condition. It just needs a little bit of a lint roll. And then I think it had just like some kind of something on it. But I'll just take a washcloth to that instead of washing it. And this was a vintage Lee's little kid bibs. Again, more bibs. I was super excited to find. These are 4T, made in USA. And again, the lady who does my listings is amazing with like denim and stuff like that. So she really helps me figure out the age of items. I do a quick search, but being that I'm a full-time nurse also, I just really don't have a whole lot of time to look everything up and do all that. But yeah, she helps me a ton. And these are cute. How cute are they? Now, this was wore a little bit, and there was, like, some wear to the bottoms. I was trying to find the hole. There's, like, a small hole somewhere. And that kind of doesn't matter as long as they're not destroyed. Vintage, oh, there it is. Vintage bibs are going to sell really well. I mean, and honestly, the wear to these makes it even cuter. I mean, you put something new underneath, and that makes it look, I don't know, really cool. So I'm going to list those probably between 20 and 30 again. Another bag. So this looked like just like a knockoff jersey. I wasn't really sure. And then I found just a really tiny spot. I don't know if you can see that. I'll probably be able to get it out, but the jersey's in really good condition. I looked up the brand, and they sell new for about $80 to $120. But yeah, I don't think it's like for a sports team. It said like Delta to Delta. And then the back is cool hand. I did a quick comp search, and yeah, I figured why not pick it up because new they were 80 to 120, and it was in really good condition other than the small stain. I should be able to get that small stain out though. Let's see. This is just a Macintosh, just vintage jacket, men's jacket. I thought it was cute. It's lightweight. It's perfect for spring. And what size was it? Large. So yeah, that's a good size for men's. And I don't have a lot of men's, so again, that's going to be a good item to put in my closet. I can probably expect, I don't know, 20 to 30 for it. There is like a small stain on it. But again, sometimes that doesn't really matter. All right, this is just an Adidas jacket. It needed just a little bit of lint rolling. I'm going to be taking it directly to Platos in Style. This is PacSun for men's. And again, my thought is to take it directly to Platos. Platos is in desperate need of men's, so I was really on the hunt for anything that was kind of in style for men's. So I found this brand on thredup, and it was listed for, I think, $20 to $30. So I figured I could list it for about the same in my own closet. And I'll take an offer even up to $15, especially because it's a sweater. I mean, but it's in such good shape. I couldn't leave it behind. All right, these are... Oh, Ralph Lauren. So these are like a more retro vintage pair of Ralph Lauren jeans, blue jeans. And I believe they're kids, if I'm not mistaken. They might be 30 by 30s, which would be a smaller boy, man. Yeah, so I'll probably expect about 20 bucks for them. Again, I don't really sell a whole lot of men's, so I don't know, because all I looked at it was that it was like a retro vintage, and it was in really good shape, so I picked it up. I also found a few items to list, or to price and put at my, at the consignment booth that I sell at, and which this is one of them. It's just an Opal House rug, and it was in really good condition. I just need to cut like one pole that was on it, and that's it. Found some vintage shorts. I've never heard of a flying jeans wear, but they have some awesome wear to them, and I might just dress them just a little bit before selling them, but it was a cute style. Probably get about 20 to 25. This is Loft. Again, this is going to Style. Loft does pretty well at Style Encore, to be honest. This is a mossy oak, and I live in the country area. So again, this is going to be a Facebook listing. So Facebook only charges 5%. So I love selling like mossy oak and leaves. Even if I'm listing it for 10 to 20 bucks and it sells quickly, hey, you know, they're only taking 5% versus the 20% that Platos, I mean, not Platos, but Poshmark takes. All right, this is a BKE top. I'm going to be selling it directly to Style Encore or Platos, whichever one takes it first. So this is a really cool find. I'm not going to get a whole lot for it, maybe like 10 bucks, but it was new in the packaging, and some women, you know, they know what brand they liked or what style they liked from back in the day, and they're on the hunt for stuff like this. So sheer light support pantyhose, somebody's looking for them, and I believe it said, oh, that's just a style, 1971. But it was made in USA, so it's definitely, oh, 1996, there we go. I knew it was vintage. Which vintage is anything that's 20 years or older. This is a Dahlia piece. I believe that's an Anthropologie, if I'm not mistaken. Just let me know in the comment section below. But yeah, this is a 2X piece, and it's in really good condition. I'll be listing this one myself for $30, and I'll accept an offer anywhere between $18 to $25. These were fun to find just because I see these seed sacks, seed or feed sacks, whatever you call them, at all kinds of consignment kind of booths and stuff. So I'm going to be putting these in the consignment booth that I list or price things at. I just don't know. I didn't run the comps on the actual name because I know the name of what the sack is will determine how much you're going to make. So maybe it'll be $8, maybe it'll be 30 or 50, who knows. It just depends on what kind it is. And this one was really cool, honestly. I'm not familiar with either one, so if you are familiar, just let me know in the comment section below. But yeah, this one was really cool. I was happy to find those, especially considering, oh my gosh, I got the fuzzies all over me now, especially because they were in such good condition. All right, here's some more. Maybe these aren't kids. Or maybe they are. No, they're men's. Men's shorts going to Platos. It's nothing. It's like and one. It's nothing like spectacular. This is a Cha-Cha Vente. This is going directly to Style. I realize that this is getting long, so I'm going to try and anything that's going to style and stuff, just hurry up and go over it. If you have questions, just let me know, like, in the comment section, and I can answer with the best of my ability. All right, these are Calvin Klein. This is a Calvin Klein sweater. I guarantee Platos will probably take this one just because it is like a semi-crop, and it's kind of got the little tie front in there, but they'll probably price it up being Calvin Klein, which is exciting. So I still have 4 bags left, guys, which is insane. I don't know. I'll have to add what I paid for everything at the beginning simply because I only told you how much pounds I got. I didn't tell you what I paid. But it was $1.59 per pound, and I saved a little bit since I am a rewards member. I believe if you go the first Saturday of the month, too, you save an additional discount, but let's be honest, like, I'm not going to go probably that Saturday because it's probably going to be chaotic, and I don't like to fight people. All right, these are just little kid shorts. I got these for my daughter. You know, I don't want her wearing short shorts. So I like these. These are cute. Definitely got those for her. All right, this is a Maurice's top. I love selling Maurice's to style. If they don't take it, Maurice's sells for me in my Poshmark closet for 10 to 15 all day. So not a huge profit, but again, that sheer top probably weighed 0.75 pounds, meaning it was like 75 cents, maybe 80 cents. All right, this is just an and denim. And these were men's, yeah, men's jeans. Again, Platos. They are looking for men's. All right, so I love finding jean jackets, especially the ones that look semi-vintage. I don't know if this one's vintage or not, but yeah, it's a cute kid's jean jacket. Maybe I'll give this to my daughter. It's a 14-16. She's really skinny, though, so I don't know if this would look right on her, but if not, I'm listing it in my closet for $20 to $25. So this is just a Colts hat that had the little logo still on it, logo tag. I'm going to be taking this directly to Platos. I mean, my Platos is literally in Terre Haute, Indiana, so Indianapolis Colts, they're probably going to take it because it's a men's. So I got this specifically for Style Encore. It's nothing special. I really don't even think it's leather. I believe it's just like polyester. Imitation leather. So yeah, it's not even leather, but there is a date code again. So just be sure you rip that out. 1 of 18. They will not take it. I'll have to remember to cut that one out. I can't rip it. Sometimes you can rip the style codes out. But yeah, 1 of 18. They won't take it because that's 4 years old. So even if it's cute and in, you know, in style or whatever, it doesn't matter if they see that little date code. So all right, these were some cute vintage, like slip-on leather, I don't know, clog, you might consider it. But they are, let me see if I can find the brand. It's kind of war on that shoe. I think, oh, Riker? I feel like I've heard that brand, but I don't know for sure. It's kind of hard to see, but maybe with the sunlight, you guys can see it a little better than me. But yeah, I liked that they were leather, and I thought they were cute and braided. So you just put some little stuffing in it to make them look better. I'll list those at $20 to $25. The other boot to this one is Somewhere, and this is just Denim and Supply by Ralph Lauren, which I heard. I think that the Denim and Supply stopped creating their that line in 2016. Correct me if I'm wrong, but yeah, these boots are really cute. Again, I'm going to take them to style as long as they're the right size. Let me see. What size are you? 8B. Yeah. So I will take these probably to style because being that they see Ralph Lauren, they're going to type in Ralph Lauren. So they're going to price it up for that. And also boots get priced usually at $30. That means I'm going to get 8 to, sorry, there's like some dust. $8 to $10 because they give you a third of what they're going to price things at. Okay, so my goal for the shoes was to pick up boots for Platos in style that were in good condition and leather because they want leather boots. So these were a pair of leather boots that I got directly for them. This is Naturalizer. And there's the other one. And again, you know, they're probably going to price it to $20, $25, which is a good profit for me. All right, this is Carlos by Carlos Sanata. I do not know how to pronounce the brand, but there it is. Yeah, they were suede in good condition. I just got to brush the suede just a little bit. This is something that I'm going to take directly to Style Encore. All right, another shoe bag. These are American Eagle Outfitters. They just need a little bit of wiping off around the bottoms here. Other than that, they're in good condition. I believe they're actually real leather. Nope. These ones are just polyester, which is okay. Being that they are American Eagle, they will sell to them. And there was no stains that couldn't be brushed off, so that's what you have to really look out for. So these Uggs were honestly in okay condition. I passed them up a few times, but noticed they were both together, and I'm like, you know what? Sometimes it really doesn't matter the wear. I mean, to an extent, I should say. The insides weren't horrible, but being that I could find both of them, I might do a little bit of work or just sell them as is. As is, I will list them at $20 and probably expect about 15 bucks. This is another one that I will be just taking directly to Style Encore. It's just JG, which I think is just a boutique brand, but they were in new condition. So I don't know, because they might consider those like a sandal wedge. And if so, I'm not going to make as much for it as I would others. This is Guns N' Roses, a newer band shirt. I'm probably going to list that one myself for about 18 and expect about 10 to 15 out of it. All right, these are Born. These are really cute booties. Again, they were in new shape. I may list these ones myself, but honestly, I don't really sell a whole ton of shoes. So my goal was to just take them directly to Platos and Style, especially because they do pay up a little higher for shoes than other stuff. There's the other shoe to the other one. Now, these ones I passed also a few times. But then I was like, you know what? Some people like those like slip-on clogs. They're comfortable and it has a little bit of a wedge to it. It's just Born. And they were in really good condition. It's real leather. I'm going to try to sell to Style, but it's kind of a dated style, so I doubt they take them. And here's the other Sketcher one that was actually in decent condition. I'm still going to wash it just because the footbed is a little bit dusty. One thing with the sandals is just make sure when you bend it that it doesn't like show cracking, because that means that they're super wore. These were just leather shoes. Liz Claiborne, which isn't a horrible brand, but it's not something that I would just be like, oh, I want to pick it up and list it in my closet. But I am going to sell it to Style. Again, for tall boots, I get paid pretty good prices. If you want to know how much I get paid for these, I'm going to be going and taking a trip this week. So just let me know in the comment section below, and I will make sure to do a more broken down video to give you what prices I exactly got for them. Here's the other shoe to that Born. And here's the other boot to that little kid's booty. Or not booty, but tall boots that I got earlier. All right, this is another cabbie piece. I do believe that is an older cabbie label, unless they updated and got a different one. But I am going to try to sell this to Style Encore. All right, this was a fun find. I actually did not see this. My fiance did. And somebody had just thrown it back. Maybe they thought it wasn't real. I'm not really for sure. But honestly, it's a newer Dooney & Bourke. Just because if you look at the zipper pull, and then you just got to check all the hardware. And that being stamped like it is, the tag, I think why they didn't think it was real, maybe because the tag didn't have the serial code on the back. But usually that means it's from the outlet. But yeah, this is definitely a real Dooney & Bourke purse. I may just clean it up and go ahead and sell it to Style Encore. They do price Dooney & Bourke up there, so that was exciting. An exciting find. So if I sell it there, I probably will get $10 to $20 out of it. I found this one too, and at first I didn't think it was real leather. But then after doing a little bit more digging around on it, it definitely is more real leather. There's just a little bit of stuff that needs cut off and stuff like that. But yeah, it's a cute leather vintage bag. I mean, It's a perfect one for class, for school. You can organize your pens in it, put your laptop in it. I don't know what size laptop. After I measure it, I'll be able to tell better. But yeah, vintage leather. I can price this probably at 40 to 50 bucks and expect at least 30 minimum for it. And I'm just giving you kind of lower incomes, guys, just because I don't want to say I'm going to get this for it. And then you're like, wait, you sold it for that. So I try to give you the lower end. I haven't looked everything up quite yet. So this is something I'm going to be taking to Once Upon a Child. The only thing I have to do is take off the Goodwill tags on it. So they tried to sell it at Goodwill's first. It didn't sell, and they just pulled it. All right, there's the other boot for the Denim and Supply and the other UGG. So again, I mean, it's still, the bottoms still show UGG and stuff. And the insides aren't super matted. I mean, just a little bit. So I guarantee they'll sell for me. Now, these ones, I found one boot, and I was like, okay, it's decent. It has some nasty stuff all over it. I don't know if that's, like, from moths or what. But, yeah, it's Ariat shoes, and they were in really good condition other than having, like, some stuff around them. So that is something I'm just going to have to clean up. And here's the other Born booty. I can't believe anybody didn't pick these up. I mean, they're in new shape. They're so cute. And I may just list those ones myself because they're in such good shape. So I found these Dansko clogs. I only found one. I literally had to circle 8 bins. So it was like 8 bins long, and I had to keep circling it because I found one shoe over here, and then I found one shoe over here, and then this person at that side threw one back. So then I'm like, let me go check and see what they threw back. But I eventually found both of these shoes, and they were in really good condition. Dansko does really well. I can honestly go sell it to Style Encore, and they'll price them at $50. So I'll get a third of that. So I could just make a quick $15 to $20, or I can list it myself and get the full $50 minus whatever platform fee I sell it on. More than likely, since I don't have a ton to list myself out of this, I may just go ahead and list these. Oh yeah, there's the other one of this. It's in good shape, new shape. This was the one that was like, made me like, oh, I don't know if I want to, because it had some ucky stuff on it. But honestly, yeah, I'm going to wash them up and just see. I know you really shouldn't wash leather, but sometimes you can get away with it. And the fact that I probably paid maybe $2 for it, it's not going to be a huge loss if it gets ruined. All right, last bag, guys, because I know this is so long. All right, I was excited. I found Lululemon. I initially saw that tag, and I was like, oh, give me that. And then when I went to check back, I noticed that one of the zipper pulls is not there, I believe, unless it's supposed to be zipped with the inside one, you know, because there's 2 zippers to it. So I don't know if it's missing a zipper pull or if it's just meant to be zipped up with the inside one. If you guys know this style, let me know. But yeah, here it is. And honestly, I could probably just sell it as is and somebody could get it fixed. And if not, I may just see if I can fix it myself by looking for a zipper pull or something online. But yeah, I was excited to find some Lululemon. I mean, I've never found that at the bins before. All right. This is just something no-name brand. I'm going to be taking directly to Style Encore. This was a cute watermelon shirt, retro apparel. I am going to try to sell it to Once Upon a Child. If not, I'll just list it myself for about $10. Here's another kids item I'm going to be selling to Once Upon a Child. It's just an Eddie Bauer fleece. I believe Eddie Bauer, and being a fleece, they might price this one up a little bit for me, so I might be able to get about $3 to $4 at Once Upon a Child. And this one, Manamani USA, which I believe is just a boutique brand, but it's a cute top. Style will take it. Let's see. This is just a dress by Acceleration, which is a Target brand. Again, it was in good shape, so being a dress, Style Encore, and a long dress. Style Encore will pay me $5 to $8 for that, which is crazy. You wouldn't think they would for Acceleration, but I bet you they do. So just, if you doubt me, come back and watch my channel, and I will give you the update, because I sell a ton to them. So this is just a vintage kind of gown. It didn't have any like belt loops on it, so I assume it's not missing anything. But how beautiful is this? And I guarantee this weighed like less than like 0.25 pounds. So I'm gonna be listing that bad boy at like 20 to 30. And depending after I run comps, sometimes nightgowns do a lot better than that, especially being what age they are. So I love it. It's gonna be a perfect like sexy lingerie piece to add to anyone's collection. All right, so this one weighs a lot, but it's a vintage Brandon Thomas, but it's Western wear. It has a jean outside and a fleece inside. I'm going to list this bad boy at like 80 bucks, and I guarantee I'll get close to that. I mean, people are looking for that Western wear, and it is so cute and in really good shape. My fiance found this one also, so he's amazing. All right, this is Ralph Lauren. Some Ralph Lauren pieces do really well, but this is just a button-down men's. I'm probably going to go ahead and list this one myself. I'm not going to take it to Platos just because they probably wouldn't give me much money for it, and I can probably get a lot more if I list it online myself. All right, so this did not have any markings on it, but it feels like real leather, and it's just one of those, like, I don't know what you would call it, sarong, throw, I don't know. It's really cute, and I liked it, so I'm going to sell it. Can't tell you what comps because I have no idea. I'm going to list it probably about 30 to 40, and I can expect about 20 to 25, hopefully more. That's why I'm going to list it for more, but I don't know for sure. And I love picking up sports bras that are in good condition because I just sell those directly to Plato's Closet or Style. And even if I list them myself, no matter the brand, I typically get about $8 to $12 per sports bra. It just needed a little bit of lint rolling. So I was excited to find these new tag vintage socks for our baby boy. We're going to be having him in June. So I was like, oh, these are perfect for him. So newborn socks for him. This was a Pooh, Winnie the Pooh tie. I don't really pick up ties, but being, you know, it was kind of, I can't even think, nostalgic. I don't know. But yeah, being it was Tigger, I figured there's a Tigger fan out there, probably get like 10 to 12 bucks, but hey, it probably weighed nothing, to be honest. And I found another hat. This is 47brand.com. But yeah, is that White Sox? I am not a sports fan, but being a sports cap, I mean, and it probably weighed half a pound. I mean, I'll list it at about 10 to 15. And it's small, easy to ship. All right, this was, I believe, another cabbie piece. And now that I'm seeing it, there's a small stain. So this will have to be washed, but being a cabbie and kind of jacket style, I'm going to be selling it to Style Encore, and they're going to probably list it as a lightweight jacket, so I can expect $5 to $8 for it. And it probably weighed about a pound, pound and a half, so I probably paid $2 for it. So if you made it this far, thank you so much for watching. Again, I will add at the beginning as well as right here, hopefully, how much I paid. And I'm going to count how many items I got for you because obviously I didn't count when I was at the bins and I just went through it with you guys. So I'll break down what I'm going to be listing myself and what I'm going to be selling directly to Platos and Style and kind of give you those numbers separately. Hopefully it kind of opens your eyes to see that even if you go to the bins and you find lower end items, you can still sell it at the Platos and Style. You just have to make sure you kind of study what your Platos and Styles are taking. So thank you so much for watching, and I hope everyone has an amazing day.